Good Friday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to what's making news today, let's take a quick look outside our weather window from this afternoon. And wow, what a day. What a perfect way to end a work week, right? This beautiful shot is from our Kashmir Sky-Fi Tower camera. And look at the beautiful orchards blooming. All of that white is beautiful blossoms all over the Upper Valley. We're seeing it all over the Wenatchee Valley with just a little bit of snow still on those mountain tops. And it is going to be a fantastic weekend with temperatures near 80. But what usually follows nice weather, a pattern change, and we will see that as we get into Monday then. A cold front will move through, and we will see much cooler temperatures as we get into Monday, and maybe even some breezy conditions, and we'll talk more about that coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. Most of north central Washington is ahead of the state curve on vaccinating its populations against coronavirus. Chelan or Douglas County residents who haven't received your first dose of vaccine, the Chelan-Douglas Health District is offering first doses of Moderna starting Monday in Kashmir. And we've entered that short season when open burning is permitted in parts of central Washington, and county fire districts are warning landowners to please do it right. But first, our top story tonight. Ellensburg police officers were able to talk a man with a large knife down after he climbed to the roof of the Ellensburg Police Department last night. Police haven't said how the man was able to get on top of the building at about 7:15 p.m. Ellensburg police described the man as distraught, but officers were able to negotiate him off the roof in about 10 minutes, and he was taken into custody for a mental health evaluation. Most of north central Washington is ahead of the state curve on vaccinating its populations against coronavirus. Department of Health measurements show about 31% of Chelan County residents are now fully vaccinated, meaning they've received all the needed doses. That's compared to just over 23% of people statewide. Okanogan County and Douglas County likewise beat the state average, but Grant County is ninth from the bottom of all Washington counties at 18.5%. Health officials say vaccination remains a key element in the fight against COVID-19, alongside masking and social distancing. Well, good news too if you're among the Chelan or Douglas County residents who haven't received your first dose of vaccine. The Chelan-Douglas Health District is offering first doses of Moderna starting Monday in Kashmir. Up to 320 doses will be available to people 18 and older at the Chelan County Expo Center from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You must register in advance for the drive-through clinic using the online PrepMod tool or call 886-6487. The Health District's plans more such outreach clinics in the future. We've entered the short season when open burning is permitted in parts of central Washington, and county fire districts are warning landowners to please do it right. First, check local regulations and check with State Department of Ecology for guidance. Keep burn piles to 4 by 4 feet of natural debris only, no garbage, and keep a 10-foot diameter clear of flammable material around your pile. You must have water and a shovel readily available on site to suppress the fire. Burning waste in barrels is illegal, and remember, burning in general is prohibited if the wind speeds exceed 10 miles per hour. Coming up next, a GoFundMe account has been set up to assist a Manson volunteer firefighter who is preparing to undergo treatment for colon cancer. A Grant County District Court judge is moving to the Superior Court. Lake Chelan Health will celebrate the long, hard road to build a new hospital with a groundbreaking ceremony coming up. And crews clearing the 7-foot deep snow on the North Cascades Highway reported significant progress earlier today. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
It's the huge grand opening of Click It RV in Moses Lake. Click It RV and the RV manufacturers have joined together to offer huge incentives and savings.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Everything is coming up zero, with zero down, zero payments for 90 days, zero worries, lifetime warranty, and zero for a solar panel with any RV purchase. It's a 000 grand opening going on now at Click It RV in Moses Lake. And get into Click It RV for parts, service, new and used during this huge grand opening sale.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
Make being home fun again. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa has just what you need to bring fun back into your backyard. We have a wide selection of artesian spas and swim spas, new and used, to choose from. We are happy to announce we are now selling Rainbow Kids play structures with 50 models to choose from. To help finish off your entertainment area, we have patio furniture and Komodo Joe grills. At Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, we have just what you need to bring family fun and entertainment to your backyard. Stop by today.
Welcome back. In another news, a GoFundMe account has been set up to assist Manson volunteer firefighter and youth pastor Irfan Alejo, who is preparing to undergo treatment for colon cancer. The 40-year-old Alejo and his wife Tammy have 3 children, with their oldest daughter Maddie currently a Manson Apple Blossom Princess. Alejo will be receiving treatment later this month at New Hope Hospital in Arizona and will need to live at that hospital for 2 weeks. According to his GoFundMe page, he'll need to self-administer white blood cell shots for the next 4 to 5 months. Alejo has also served as a youth mentor at both Chelan High School and the Thrive Teen Center in Chelan. A Grant County District Court judge is moving to the Superior Court. Tyson R. Hill won appointment Thursday to replace Judge John Antos, whose resignation from the Superior Court became effective today. Hill was a deputy prosecutor in Grant County from 2009 until 2013, when he joined the district court bench. Governor Jay Inslee chose Hill from a selection of candidates, saying he's earned trust and respect from those who've appeared in his courtroom. Inslee must also choose a replacement for Chelan County Judge Leslie Allen, who's retiring this coming June. Lake Chelan Health will celebrate the long, hard road to build a new hospital with a groundbreaking ceremony on April 22nd. Officials will turn shovels for the planned new facility at 1:30 p.m. Voters approved a $20 million bond for the overall $44 million project in 2017, with the rest coming from the hospital, its nonprofit foundation, and from grants. A summer '22 opening is planned. And crews clearing the 7-foot deep snow on the North Cascades Highway reported significant progress today. Plows began work April 5th and hope to have the scenic 20 pass reopened by early to mid-May. Last year, the pass connecting the Methow and Skagit Valleys reopened May 12th. The latest recorded opening on the Cascades Highway was June 14th, back in 1974. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
As our students return to learn, the need is great for all positions in the Wenatchee School District. Can you see yourself in these hallways? Or helping support students? Maybe you're an excellent office administrator or educator, or you have a love of sports. The Wenatchee School District is now hiring all levels of positions. You can make the difference in the life of a student and in your own life. Apply now at wenatcheeschools.org.
Hi, this is Brian Snyder with Black Rock Asphalt Services here in Wenatchee, your local Black Rock Seal Coat company. Have you looked at your driveway or parking lot lately? Is it gray and oxidized? Does it have cracks that have not been taken care of? Or do you have striping that is pretty much non-existent? Please give us a call locally here, 509-665-9769. Learn more at blackrockasphaltsealcoating.com.
So Pam, how's your mom doing?
She's okay. She's struggling. She'd like to stay in her house, and it's getting harder for her to do the daily chores.
What kinds of problems is she having?
Just basic house cleaning, taking care of her house, yard work, taking care of her medicine.
Mm-hmm. It does sound exhausting.
It is very exhausting, and I always worry about her.
Aging in Adult Care can assist you or your loved one to remain comfortably and safely in their own home. Contact them today to start the conversation.
Mary Maids of Wenatchee has been professionally cleaning and sanitizing homes and businesses in North Central Washington since 1998. Mary Maids uses commercial-grade cleaners and viricides. Mary Maids has implemented additional safety and sanitation protocols. They are strictly following CDC guidelines for the safety of their clients and employees. For expert help with cleaning and sanitizing your home or business, call or look up Mary Maids of Wenatchee to schedule your free estimate today.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. In tonight's feature story, dozens of trees began coming down this week at Washington Park in Wenatchee. The City of Wenatchee and Chelan County PUD contractors are removing all the trees between the sidewalk and 3 different streets at the park, saying they presented a variety of safety issues in recent years, from heaving sidewalks to treetops and limbs breaking off. Wenatchee Parks Director Dave Erickson said he's not excited about the trees being removed, but the time has come.
You know, each tree here has a different story to tell. We've got some that have infestations. We've got some that are just the action from the storms breaking the tops out or being pruned so the tops are out, have created rot issues. So you name it, and you can find it in the trees in here. And we do, it doesn't even take a major wind event anymore to have tops break out. PUD has their own contractor. They'll be taking down the trees along Miller Street. We'll be handling the branches, and then everything along Wilson and Washington, our contractor will be taking those down to the ground. Our crews will be doing all the branches for that work. Then the logs will stay here. We have to actually declare them surplus. So and then we'll come in and we'll grind the stumps out and then replant grass all the way along. So it should be a nice grassy spot. And we're not excited about taking them out. You know, obviously we would like to see them here too, but there comes a time, you know, some of these are probably 80 years old, and that's about the lifespan of those trees anyway. And they've, for the most part, are all declining in health and will need to go. So it's not a hazard and somebody gets hurt. Or if they happen to be driving down the street, a tree drop on them.
All right, time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. And boy, it seems more like summer out there, doesn't it? What a day today once again. And this is our gorgeous shot looking up towards the north and our Sky-Fi tower cam. Look at all of the blossoms blooming all over the Wenatchee Valley, and it's just gorgeous right now. I've lived in a lot of places over the past 30 years. This is the most beautiful place in the spring by far that I have ever seen, and this is more indication of that. And it was a gorgeous day today. In fact, unofficially, we tied a record high temperature, 76, and that was our old record set back in 1999. The Weather Service may adjust that a little bit, so we may even get to 77 and break that record this afternoon. 43 was our overnight low, 41 is normal. By the way, 62 right now is our normal high, 14 degrees above where we're supposed to be, and it's just going up from there. Our moisture, we are at 2.64 inches for the year, and that now is below our normal average of about 2.74 inches. So now our moisture below where we need to be. Boy, we could use some rain. Sunrise 6:10 this morning, and the sun will set tonight at 7:52. As we get you into the weekend, and I really hope you have a camping trip planned or something outdoors, because check out these temperatures for Saturday. All of us except Leavenworth and Lake Wenatchee will be 80 or a little bit above. 80 for Moses Lake, Ephrata, Quincy, Wenatchee, Wenatchee, we will see 80 degrees tomorrow. Leavenworth, beautiful at 79, and what a day to head to Lake Chelan tomorrow with a high temperature of 80 degrees. Not much is going to change over the next, about 48 hours or so. Mostly clear skies. We will see lows tonight in the upper 40s as this big ridge of high pressure continues to bring all of us just unseasonably warm weather. As we get you into Saturday, we just mentioned it, mostly sunny. It will be unseasonably warm with more ridging here, and all of that yellowish orange are 80-degree temperatures. Tri-Cities could get in the low and mid-80s for Saturday. Sunday, even a little bit warmer. High pressure still in control. In fact, 85, maybe upper 80s for Tri-Cities on Sunday. We will stay primarily in the lower 80s, but here's our next system as it slides down into Montana. It's called a backdoor cold front because we will see winds coming back from that, and with those northeasterly winds, that's going to cool us down on Monday. In fact, we're going to cool down about 10 to 15 degrees with highs in the upper 60s for Monday, and then high pressure begins to build back up again on Tuesday. Our temperatures will remain above normal with highs on Tuesday generally about 70 degrees. As we get you into the midweek then for next week, things will warm up once again. Sunny, here's the top of our ridge, and all of us below that with nice beautiful weather. Looking at lower to mid 70s for Wednesday, and then Thursday things really start to change again. Another trough develops. We will see some breezy conditions in parts of north central Washington. Our temperatures, though, the good news, will still stay mild at least for one more day. Highs on Thursday right around 70. Let's take a look now at your 7-day forecast. 48 degrees tonight. We talked about it. 80 tomorrow. Look at that overnight low. 51 for Saturday night. 82 on Sunday. And then remember, a little bit of a change on Monday. In fact, quite a bit temperature-wise. 68 Monday. 71 Tuesday. We warm up to 74 on Wednesday, and by Thursday, mostly sunny, mild. Enjoy it too, because it looks like changes after that, but a high temperature Thursday of 73 degrees. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Crystal's Restaurant and Lounge in Leavenworth has a warm environment to enhance your dining experience. Serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Crystal's Intimate Lounge is a wonderful place to relax and dine with beautiful views of the mountains. Do you have a special occasion coming up? Call Crystal's to reserve their event space. Whether your event is grand, intimate, or casual, Crystal's provides unforgettable food and superb service. Crystal's Restaurant and Lounge, proud to be serving fabulous food and drinks.
What is it about Tipsy Canyon Winery that keeps people coming back? Is it the magnificent view from the hillside tasting room? Is it the exceptional but affordable wines? Or is it just the fact that you feel right at home from the minute you walk through the door? Actually, it's all this and more. Experience the Tipsy Canyon Winery located just outside of Manson. Your new home away from home.
With TV advertising, what we want to do is more deeply connect with the community.
People spot me in different parts around North Central, Costco and Wenatchee, say, hey, you're the pizza guy. And so they wouldn't know that if it weren't for the TV commercials we've done.
We've been here so long that people already know who we are and what we do, but to have that image flash on their television screen as opposed to just hearing it in the radio or seeing it in the newspaper, I just love the fact that we can actually put our finger on when a customer comes in and says, I saw your ad.
It's becoming increasingly difficult in this digital age to know where are your customers listening or watching, because I watch all the different channels that they watch too, like Cooking Channel, History Channel, and so it was wonderful to be able to be on there.
I would say that if you want to do business in Wenatchee, then you should connect with the people of Wenatchee, and there's no better way to do that than with NCWLIFE.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Finally Friday to you. 2020 was to be a banner year for Wenatchee Valley Super Oval, celebrating its 50th year of racing with a 14-race schedule. Then COVID hit and slammed the door on the season right before it could begin. April and May came and went without a single race. Then in June, the door opened wide enough to allow race teams, but no fans. And a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to a very windy Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. It is opening night here at the Oval, and a strange place to be because the wind is whipping through a set of grandstands with no fans. We appreciate you tuning in for our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE channel. It's the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning opening night at WVSO. And it was on that June 27th that a wonderful partnership began between WVSO and the NCWLIFE channel. Since no fans could attend, your local TV station provided coverage of 7 races over the course of 4 months.
You gotta be worried about the 71 and the 14. What damage did that do? Contact! Look at Aper!
Heading towards the wall. Everybody's
Good
okay.
Save. Good save. John Doyle's gonna come by and win the season opener here at Wenatchee. Outstanding racing from the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder Cars. Osborne with the nose in front. Grinder comes fighting back. Osborne slides. Grinder fights back, but Osborne leads the lap. But off of turn number 4, 1 for 1 in the Thunder Cars this season. Seth Frazier wins the opener. Race fans watching at home as they come through 3 and 4, wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point harness. It is showtime!
It's a Quincy clash here tonight at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. Brother, side by side.
9 to go. Here comes Glenn to the outside. Got the run off turn 2. Mike tries to shut the door. Big slide out of Mike Knudsen. Glenn's going to lead the lap. It's down the backstretch. 3 in a row. The hottest driver in the Northwest does it again. Glenn Knudsen wins the Wenatchee season opener.
We're underway. No, they're going to say absolutely not. And we got cars getting together. Hopefully there's no fluids coming out of the back of that thing here. But now it does. He's been there right from your leader. Look out.
Oh, nice job of driving.
And that yellow flag is going to come out.
Dale Linderberg to not get entangled in the car sliding in front of him.
Hold him off through 3 and 4. Win number 3 on the season. Seth Frazier still undefeated in main event action. Wins at Wenatchee. Garrett Huff finds second. Contact! And around goes Doyle.
Doyle goes around, and third place is going to go to Mike Sims. Holy cow.
He's peeking low. He's got to run Woods, and they crash.
Oh my gosh.
Woods got loose. They connect, and Gary Holmad is going to inherit the race lead. Ingram in traffic. Baker. This could
Grinder's going to spin him around. Look out. Grinder comes to the finish line. We have a wreck.
He still won.
I think
Ingram still won.
Oh my gosh.
Officer trying to get up from every
we got sideways, and look out.
Havens around, Evans around.
Oh my, front end
Glenn
damage.
Knudsen involved. Lance Elliott from Wyoming involved. Evans, I think, got the worst of it there.
Brent Harris with damage to the front of his car.
Down the backstretch, Garber gets the nose in front. Side by side, the leg climb on the slide. They spin. Doyle gets through. Klein wins. Garber's out. O'Neill and Las Manas collide. They finish 3rd and 4th.
Of course, it was Elam that won the heat race here earlier as he won 3 wide.
3 wide in the turn 3. Doesn't always work. Not going to work.
Look out, look out.
Hey, we saved it. We might get him here. Got the spot, got the pass, got the lead. Chad Holliday.
Let's make sure we don't have any. Oh, he threw.
He threw the steering wheel.
Okay.
Jess Havens and lands on the tow truck. Batter up.
There you go. And we'll have the cameras up and running this weekend for the 2021 season opener at WVSO. It's the Spring Sizzler and Tommy One's Classic. There will be 4 classes of racing, including the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Thunder Cars, Holidays Custom Muffler, B-Mods, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and the Northwest Mini Stock Tour. In fact, at last count, 30 Thunder Cars, 13 B-Mods, 20 Roadrunners, and 27 Mini Stocks to the 110 cars for this weekend. WVSO General Manager Jeremy Anders says if you can't make the race this weekend, be sure to get your tickets for future races.
Say if you want to come to any of the events, you want to get your tickets right now on WVSO.com. There are limited tickets left for any of the events that we have. We have 3 of our first 3 events on there. It's kind of limited supply, and you can only be guaranteed a ticket by buying it online. The way it's looking right now will probably be sold out here before we open the gates for the first race. So get your tickets there and come check it out. You know, we got ice cold beer, ice cold Pepsi, great double cheeseburgers, lots of good stuff up here at the track. Come check it out.
Go to WVSO.com for tickets and see this year's schedule at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. Well, the Mariners find themselves in first place in the American League West after a doubleheader sweep in Baltimore yesterday. Seattle came from behind in Game 1, beating the Orioles 4-2, trailing 2-zip in the top of the fifth. Mitch Haniger came through with a big two-out home run. Seattle was able to do some more two-out damage in the sixth thanks to J.P. Crawford's two-run double. Marco Gonzalez, the beneficiary, earning his first win of the season, going 5 innings, allowing 2 runs on 3 hits with 5 strikeouts. Kendall Graveman worked a 1-2-3-7 for his second save. Well, Seattle got home runs from Haniger and Dylan Moore in the second game of the Twin Bill, which was plenty of offense for Justin Dunn in a 2-1 win. Dunn went 5 innings to earn his first victory, allowing 1 run, 2 hits, and 6 strikeouts. Mariners return from a 5-2 road trip to host Houston in the first of 3 games at T-Mobile Park tonight at 7:10. Now, Seattle is a half game ahead of the Angels in the American League West, with LA and Houston both idle yesterday. There was some action. Adolis Garcia's 2-run home run at the top of the 10th gave Texas a 6-4 win over Tampa Bay. Stephen Piscotty and Matt Olson each went yard in Oakland's 8-4 win over Detroit. Here's a glance at the weekend ahead as far as prep sports is concerned today. Okanagan at Warden and Royal hosting Cascade. Coming up tomorrow, Kashmir travels to Ephrata while Chelan's at Walook at 11 o'clock. Eastmont plays at Moses Lake. Quincy hosts Wenatchee, and Manson hosts Tenaska. That's in boys soccer. Baseball doubleheaders get underway today. Chelan at Cascade. Quincy plays at Ephrata. All tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Wenatchee hosting Moses Lake. Brewsters at Eastmont. Kashmir travels to Warden. Manson hosts Pateras. Omax at ACH. Liberty Bell takes on Lake Roosevelt, and Tenasket entertains Okanagan. And girls softball today. Doubleheaders have Cascade at Royal and Manson hosting Pateras. Wenatchee also entertaining Kashmir at Walla Walla Point Park. Walook is at Quincy. Coming up tomorrow, Eastmont hosts Moses Lake. Chelan's at Omak, and Brewster takes on Tenaska. Woo, that's a lot of sports. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at the racetrack on Saturday, and we'll see you Monday, too. Have a safe and sane one. And Grant, that's all I can do. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And how about a really great story as we leave you on this Friday? A Douglas County Sheriff's deputy has earned praise from his boss for helping out a homeless traveler in need. Sheriff Kevin Morris used an award of merit this week to Corporal Thomas Williams. On April 5th, Williams discovered a man who was displaced by the pandemic camping near the East Wenatchee Grange Hall on Sunset Highway. The camper said he was waiting for his pandemic relief payment so he could travel to Missouri. Williams helped the man relocate his belongings to a public campsite, gave him a ride to an important appointment, and gave him $40 out of his own pocket to pay for campsite fees and food. In a letter of commendation Wednesday, Sheriff Morris told Williams, quote, "You showed exceptional compassion and leadership by helping those in need," unquote. How great is that? Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up Monday morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. I hope everybody out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Don't forget, you can take us along. We're portable. We stream on our website. Monday, my guest will be Linda Haglund, the Executive Director of the Wenatchee Downtown Association. We're fully into Phase 3. I don't think we're going back. We'll check in with how our friends downtown are doing. We'll have that for you on Monday, plus everything else you need to start your next work week. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Grant, back to you.
Have a good weekend, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at NCWLIFE.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@NCWLIFE.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great weekend and enjoy the weather.
If you are looking for dependable car service and repair, visit the good guys at Quick Lube and Tune. They've been keeping cars and trucks in the Wenatchee Valley running smooth for 35 years. Quick Lube and Tune is your hometown shop for a 10-minute oil change, complete tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, air conditioning service, and more. Get more life out of your vehicle by bringing it to the local guys you can trust at Quick Lube and Tune on South Wenatchee Avenue.
For all the latest news in North Central Washington, go to NCWLIFE.com or find us on Facebook. Got a news tip? Email us at news@NCWLIFE.com or call 888-2020.
Getting ready for the boating season is easy with the help of Bombfile Boats and Motors. With marine technology changing fast, the service department stays up to date with the newest developments and factory certifications. They have what it takes to make boating fun and hassle-free for the summer. Then as that garage and driveway fill up in the fall, one call is all it takes to learn about their convenient service and storage packages. Now's the time to call and find out why Washington boaters have been trusting Bombfile Boats and Motors to service, store, and maintain their boats for over 70 years.